Hello, it's AKA GK Fralin. This is Glenda speaking. And the air conditioning's on. I've had my bath, and I forgot my glasses in the bathroom. I had my cataract surgery almost 2 years ago. Missed my 1-year appointment, and I should be making one. I don't know how much I really need the glasses. Except I've always got them on because I've always had them on. Well, for years. Lovey-dovey dog, lovey-dovey goopy dog. Guess I just as well give him some flowers. And for that, I really should dig out some more colors. Look, he's in black and white. We'll draw something off that colors. He loves you! He does, he does. Pretty puppy. I was going to draw wild animals and see if I could find their sounds and see if I could imitate their sounds. But I know why I couldn't find the weasel. I was, but I wasn't finding what I thought I wanted. What I wanted was the badger. The badger makes a clicking noise, kind of like that. But I don't know how to draw a badger yet. Now here's a cute dog I've known how to draw for a long time. Where do you think I got the idea for his teeth anyway? Ha! Yum yum yum. Don't dee don't dee dong. Do do do. Do dee do dee do. Do dee do dee dee do dee dee do. Do. I'm Goofy. Do. La 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 do do do. I'm just strolling along, and I'm a goofy dog. I don't know how to draw the rest of him. Not without seeing him. Because I can't remember what kind of clothes he wears. But I've had a little fun. Yeah, a badger is what I was looking for. And they make it sound kind of like... Yep, they do. I've heard one when we were on the farm. And they are such ugly little animals. Whereas a weasel or ermine, if it's a white one especially, very pretty animals. And they are actually, their fur is worth quite a lot. But I know there's animal lovers out there. And I love these puppies, so it's the only kind of puppy I can have. So, be nice. And for those of you who are going to be writing stories, I was reminded, yes, one of the rules of my site are that they need to be PG to no more than PG rated, and that's not TV PG rated, that's my PG rated. In other words, very family friendly. Something you would not mind your Catholic sisters' children's listening to. I'm not Catholic. Baptist either. I mean, I'm Baptist, but don't. If it wouldn't suit the public morale, or as far as, I'm not talking about TV ratings, I'm talking about the old G rating. None of you kids know what that is. Anyway, I do allow dang and darn. I do allow dang and darn. What sound does a giraffe make? So I've been told. So I've been told. But I imagine that their hooves are pretty thunderous when they're running. Anyway. And skunks, they just smell. I don't know what sound they make. A lot of animals, unless we look it up, we don't know the sound they make. Now what is that? It doesn't look like, it looks, oh, it's a giraffe. I was going to say, it does not look like a horse, because horses don't have those bumps on the top of their head. Anyway. Ooh, we got porcupines, and we got bears, and we got... Anyway. I had a little fun with that. See, this is what the minister's daughter was playing. Now, this one is the boy, or the kid. This one is the dog. And you know what? To a child, they're just fascinating. They don't have to be... They don't. It's the adults. It's we parents who think. And believe me, I tried to get my kids cool stuff too. Don't think I didn't. And so did my parents. But actually, kids, especially younger kids, they don't much care as long as they can play with it. And the way kids like to take, little ones like to take. Now, I would have been worried at 2 years old if she'd have been able to get these beads off. But they're a little bit locked on because I've, kind of twisted the ends over. So they can't really come off very easy. And this one definitely isn't coming off. But, trying to figure out, I mean, she would not have probably had, well, some kids would, the patience to completely untwist that. But she was also within our visual range the whole time. So there was really nothing too much we needed to worry on. But because I'm not going to set a bunch of beads in front of a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old and expect them not to put them in her mouth. That would be dumb. So anyway, but they're to an adult, they just look so stupidly simple, which they are simple. They're not stupid, not to a child. And a child can learn a lot from this. Look at the tactile okay, I'm doing a little education here. But look at all the tactile surfaces there are. There is the bead. This one is not a bit smooth. This bead, but it's kind of shiny. It has ridges on it, and bumps. Okay, the pipe cleaner is fuzzy, kind of fuzzy feeling. Now this little orange one I've used for the collar it's a plastic. It's smooth, but it's a different kind of smooth than this, because it just has a different kind of more of a colder feel to it, I guess you could say, than this. I mean, this is just, it's not really metal, but it's got a kind of a metallic paint, and so it has a cooler feel, not cold, but cooler. And this, it's just a different feel for plastic. So there's a lot of tactile learning for a child on those things. Plus the fact that, things twist, and they clatter, because that's why I call them the clatterkins or the clatter kids. And, that's something, kids love to make noise. That's not such a bad noise that it's not going to make me go crazy unless we have 10 kids around here doing it. But, if you're going to have 10 kids doing it, it's going to be planned, and you're going to be ready for it mentally, I hope. Okay. I'm sorry. I had to cut that because, there wasn't a whole lot more I was going to say about the little pipe cleaner animals. And, well, there was an animal and a boy, a dog and a boy. But the lips and the words were starting to really separate. And so I decided, okay, I'll stop it there. And now I'm going to finish off this thing. I did what I was starting to finish off with what I had. I started my steroids this morning, and so that kind of has given me a boost today. Because they really put you on, I think they put me on, I think it's 40 milligrams for 3 days, and then 30 for 3 days, and then 20 for 3 days. And it does kind of suck it to your immune system. But anyway, I don't plan on going out and swimming in any germ-infested bogs, so anyway. But yeah, I was having fun talking about the wild animals and stuff, and the badger goes, and how the coyote goes, yip, 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 yip. I'll cut that out because it didn't turn out too well. And it's the hound and the wolf that howls. I like to make noise. Have you ever noticed? But coyotes are never in harmony. But they're always grouped, and no two seem to sound alike. When you listen to them at night, you can always tell. You can almost count them by the different yelps. So, anyway, it's funny. But our new stories are going to be coming soon, I hope. And just write it, send it to my Gmail account at gkfralin@gmail.com. And from there, I will go through it and look it over. And I appreciate if you will also subscribe to the account, because then you will know when it's going to get read. So, anyway, because if you push that little notification bell, then it will give you a notification whenever I upload any new video. And so when your story comes up, then yours will be right there. That makes so much sense, doesn't it? And I could have said it more simply in so many fewer words, but I didn't want to. Oh, it's too bad. I don't know. I don't even know what I was thinking. I lose myself a lot. So, it's been a good day for me, and hopefully for you. So we're going to get this put together here, and we're going to call it a day. And so, hasta mañana, peoples. Love you.